Welcome to Just Thinking. Today we're talking about domain and range. So we want to look at the domain and range of either looking at an equation and doing it. It's easier to me when you look at a graph. So domain is your x-axis, so all the x values. So when they ask you to state the domain, it is how far does your graph go, or your function, whatever you want to call it, how far does it go along the x-axis, left and right? So if you look at this line here, this is a linear equation. So it's a linear equation here, and your line is going to infinity, right? So your line is going to infinity all the way on the positive x-axis and the negative of the x-axis. Therefore, your domain is going to be negative infinity to positive infinity, right? Because it's going to go to the left. This line, let me show you. Notice that this line is just going to keep going to infinity. So it's going to reach all of the negative x values, and then it's going to keep going to infinity to the right as well. So it's going to reach all of the positive x values. So that is your domain. Now, when you look at this parentheses that I have here, parentheses means that it includes negative infinity and positive infinity. If I use brackets, that means that it does not include. Okay, so understand that those signs there. So now when we look at the range has to do with the y, all of the y values on your graph. So we know y is positive up and negative down. So when we look at the graph here, if we look at it on y, it's going to continue to go to positive infinity, and it's going to go all the way down, touching negative infinity. So that means the range here is going to be the same thing as the domain. And that's mostly what it is with linear equations that look like this, and they go diagonal like that. The domain and range is always going to be negative infinity to positive infinity. So it changes depending on what type of graph or equation you have. Hopefully that makes sense. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And then if this helped you and you needed more help, you can go in the comments, put something specific down there, and then I'll do that problem for you as well. Thank you.